Hi. In today's class, we'll be studying about isometric drawings. So we'll start with what exactly is plan and what is elevation. So now consider this three-dimensional object. The dimensions are given here: 3 centimeters, 1, and this is 2, 1 centimeter, 2, 2. All the dimensions are given here. Now this is what the object kind of appears, the three-dimensional object. Now we need to draw what the object appears like when you're standing here in the front, and then what the object appears like when you're standing here in the side, and then what the object appears like when you see the object from the top. Now when we draw these diagrams, we draw only the two-dimensional appearance. So it's like imagine that the object is kept exactly in front of your eyes and you're seeing the diagram. So then what the front view will appear like, what the side view will appear like, and what the top view will appear like. So this is called the front. When what it appears like when you draw from this particular angle, then it's the front elevation. From here what it appears like is the side elevation, and from the top it is the plan. In some textbooks they consider this to be the side and this to be the front, and some textbooks just say this is side 1, this is side 2, or this is side 1 and this is side 2. So it just doesn't matter. So you just have to see the diagram, and whatever they have asked in the question, accordingly you can draw the elevation and plan. So but in our textbook we are considering this to be the front and this to be the side, so we'll be sticking to that, we'll be following that. And so the front elevation, what the front elevation will be like. So just to see a rough diagram, I will draw the rough diagram first. Now we see that the front will appear an L shape. You get to see an L shape. So this will be the front elevation. This is not diagram drawn to proper measurements. It's just a very rough diagram. So this is what it appears like. Then when you see from the side, what appears to you? You first get to see this square, 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, and then below that you see this rectangle, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter. So the side view will be like this. So we first see the square, and below that you see the rectangle, and then plan. So you are in the front, and from the front you go to the top and then look down. What this diagram appears to you like? You first see this square, and next to the square on your right side you will see this rectangle arranged. That's what you get to see. So this is your plan. So you see this square, and next to this square you see this tiny rectangle. Now I will draw this front, side and plan to proper measurements, and for that you need a graph sheet. So now just see this front, this is 3 centimeters, and then this way 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters. I start from here, go down by 3 centimeters, 1, 2, 3 centimeters, and then I need to move to the right by 3 centimeters, 1, 2, 3, and then goes up by 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. This is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then this is 2, 1, 2. Complete this diagram. So in the examination, please use a scale and a sharp pencil to draw these diagrams. Now I'm using a pen so that it's clearly visible in the video. In the examination, you need to be using a sharp pencil and a scale. Okay, next, the side view. Okay, so when you're seeing this diagram from here, what it appears to you? So first you see this rectangle, and then this square, and then below that square you see the rectangle. 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1, 2. So the square, and then below that rectangle, 1 and 2 centimeters, 1, 2. So this is what you get to see. Next, the plan. So you're standing here in the front, and then move to the top, and then from the top you see down. What it appears, you first see this square, and next to the square a rectangle to your right. So the square, 2, 2, 2, 2, and next to the square onto my right, this rectangle 1 2. So this is what appears to you. Also, instead of here, if you are standing here, move to the top and then look at the object, what it appears to you. That also is planned. You can draw, if you're standing from here, move to the top and then see the object, or you are standing here, move to the top and then see the object. There will be a you get to see different the appearance will be different. So if you're standing here and then you look at the top, so first you get to see this tiny rectangle, and then next to this rectangle you'll see ahead of you, you see this square. So you can draw like this. First this rectangle is visible to you, and next to the rectangle ahead of you is this square. That's what you get to see. So but we are not considering this. So we are sticking to this plan, that is, you're standing in the front, move to the top and then look at the object. So we are sticking to this. This also can be drawn, but anyway we are not drawing the plan from this perspective. And then we have drawn the side elevation. If you are standing here, what it appears to you. In case you are standing here, then what appears to you? So you get to see this rectangle first, 2 centimeter and then 3 centimeter. You see this rectangle, right? So that's what we draw. We'll draw this rectangle here. 3 and then 2. 3, 2. We draw this rectangle. Now this is hidden from your view if you're standing here. This is hidden to you. So that is represented by this dotted lines or dashed lines. That is represented by this dotted lines. So this is another side elevation. Anyway, this is just for the sake of your knowledge. I am mentioning this. In the textbook will be, or the problems that we'll be solving, you will be having front elevation, this side elevation and plan. These three things will be given. From this you need to draw this, or this will be given. From this you need to draw this. Now from this we have drawn this. From this let us go to the converse. If this is given, how will you draw this? Now I told you that this is not an exact diagram to scale, it's just a rough diagram. We need to draw a perfect diagram with proper measurements. For that, instead of writing on this kind of sheet, we use an isometric dot sheet. So this will be written as an object. Seeing these three diagrams, we will be drawing a three-dimensional object on an isometric dot paper. What it will be like. Okay, now see this. I'll start with the front and then I'll draw the side and then I'll draw the plan. So first front, you see this L shape, 3 3. So first I'll draw that. 1. You can just choose any point here. So and just go down by 3 centimeters. Now before I explain this, let's understand what exactly is an isometric dot paper. Now consider this 3 dots. Okay, these 3 dots are actually the vertices of an equilateral triangle. These 3 dots are actually the vertices of an equilateral triangle. Again, here there is another equilateral triangle, and then here equilateral triangle. So this is how it is arranged. So we need to draw this from this we need to draw this object. And when we draw this, we get a three-dimensional object that is drawn to perfect measurements. So now consider this point. From here I need to draw the front view. You can choose any point. I'm choosing here. So I need to go down by 3 centimeters. So I'll go down 1, 2, 3 centimeters. Then I need to move to the right. So please do not draw like this. 2, 3, wrong. Because here to here 1 centimeter, here to here 1 centimeter, here to here is more than 1 centimeter. So you actually don't exactly move exactly to the right 90 degree, you move like this. 3 centimeter down and 3 centimeter to the right. 1, 2, 3 centimeters. And then this goes up 1 centimeter, I go up. Then this moves to the left. So from here I go like this. And then from here I go up like this, and then like this, and then like this. I'll just redraw this quickly from the beginning. So I'll just choose I'll choose this particular point. So front view first. I'm drawing the front view. So from the top I need to go down by 3 centimeters. So from here I need to go down by 3 centimeters. 1, 2, 3. Then to the right 3 centimeters. I told you don't go like this. 1, 2, 3. Wrong. That's wrong. So we need to move along the vertices. So 1, 2, 3. So if you go like this 3 centimeter, then 1, 2, 3. So the base is very big. The base appears to be more than the height, but when you draw like this, the height and the base are same distance, same measurement. Then I need to go up by 1 centimeter, go up by 1 centimeter. Then this goes to the left by 1 centimeter, go to the left by 1 centimeter. Now don't draw freehand drawings in the examination. Please use a scale and a ruler. And then from here you go up by 3 centimeters. 2 centimeters. So I'm going up by 2 centimeters. And then connect these two. So connect these two. So front part is drawn. Next proceed to the side view. So here you get to see this square, and then below the square this rectangle. I think I'll complete the square first. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 centimeters, go down 2 centimeters, and then this one. Before I draw this, I will draw the rectangle first. Rectangle 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter. So this is done. 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter, and then 1 centimeter. Okay. So I just connect this now. Now this is not seen in your elevation diagram, but you need to draw this because you know that otherwise this line is missing. You have to understand that. And this also you don't get to see. See here, you only get to see this from the side elevation. This is not seen to you, but you need to draw. You need to understand that there's an edge here. Then plan. In the plan you see this square, and next to the square to your right this is rectangle. So I'll complete this square. This is done, this is done. I need to complete this and this. 1, 2, then 1, 2. So square, and next to the square you need to see this rectangle. Yeah, the rectangle is already there. Got it, done. So see this diagram and then see this diagram. Okay, this is a perfect diagram drawn to proper measurements. This is what the object will actually appear like if you see the object from the corner. And this is a very rough diagram. Thank you.